All right, in a couple minutes, we're going to send you over to Pat for some shout-outs. We're going to check out Foundry. Just swing through the Foundry if you guys are still around for some backup.
Yep, make contact with them. You flip around.
Yep, we'll be right there.
Let's see what's happening at the Foundry bar.
665. I can take it whenever you want.
How's everything? See, some people are smiling, waving, and others got this grumpy look on their face, like, what the cops doing here? Well, we're not used to seeing cops in all cities as often as they might see us here.
125, just for your squad info, the males that just arrived on scene are family members of the arrestee.
Pardon me?
Let's get out of here.
Why is that?
Because you don't belong up.
Well, I'm going to call for reinforcements then. Send some more cars over here because they're saying they don't like me. You didn't mean that, did you? Huh? Huh?
He definitely be on bullshit. He threw my case out. Racist as fuck. I got hit as a pedestrian by a white dude. This dude threw it out, bro.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What case?
My case.
Where did it happen?
It happened right off of Johnson Parkway. And I called you specifically and I told you this happened about 2. I said, man, you say you hit his window. Of course I hit his window. He ran me over. I had a fucking. I'm about to sue you guys.
I didn't throw your case out. That's up to the county.
Bob Fletcher.
Yeah,
Bob Fletcher.
It's up to the county.
You know why you closed my case? Because you fucking retired.
Well, I know who I am. I know who I am.
I know who you is, and I'm
not retired.
Like racist as fuck. And I know what I'm talking about.
I'm sure that's.
Hell yeah, he threw my case out. I'm walking my dog, and I get hit by a white dude, a white pedestrian across the street. Don't know from nowhere. He's a witness. He says this shit. This guy sits there and says, "Oh man," he put on the report. You got up and hit his window, so
it wasn't me.
We couldn't figure nothing out when we do the thing and threw the fucking case out because he wanted to retire.
It wasn't me.
This was like 3 years ago when the pandemic started. This motherfucker know what I'm talking about.
It wasn't me.
And then I do my research. Now this motherfucker's a sheriff. Yeah. I've been waiting to run into this motherfucker. He do this shit on the YouTube. Put me on the YouTube. Racist motherfucker. Nigga, I got a lawsuit against you. Nigga, my motherfucking dog got hurt. My motherfucking ACL got torn.
Wasn't me.
You threw my fucking case out.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, it was you.
Nope.
Go do some research on that. And I'm going to see you next time. And then you owe me an apology. Like, yeah, I did.
What's your name?
Just listen, I don't got to give you my name.
How am I going to figure out? How am I going to do research?
Listen, when you pull up that case, you're going to know. It ain't too many cases that happen right there. When I go downtown and I got to look up that file, I have to give you the street.
Yeah, but I don't write reports. I don't write reports. These guys write reports.
You was over the case. You threw it out because you wanted to retire.
No, I didn't. I didn't retire, obviously. I didn't retire.
Yeah, the fuck you did. You went from St. Paul to fucking sheriff.
Yeah.
So you when my case happened, you was with St. Paul.
Really?
You were retired from St. Paul.
I retired in there in
sheriff.
2013. So it couldn't have been 2 years ago.
So you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm a man of my word.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go down there on Monday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find you.
Come to see me.
I'm gonna come see you and I'm gonna show you this shit.
I would like to see it
because it ain't no way in hell. And I never forget. I told you just like this. I got on the phone with you. I said, "Hey man, the pedestrian's always right." You said the pedestrian's never right. You're racist as fuck, bro. I got hit with a fucking dog walking my kids, and you threw that shit.
Wasn't me.
It was.
I'm not saying that you're wrong.
Wasn't me.
He has not retired. He's been at the sheriff's office.
No, so he was before he was sheriff. He was with St. Paul.
Yeah, but 2013 I retired there.
That's my only.
Possible that you saw my name on a document, but I didn't write it.
No, I threw my shit out. I've been waiting to run into you for years, bro. My ACL is jittery. I naturally let this shit heal. I've been waiting to run into you for years.
Well, you know what?
I've been watching your YouTube videos. That's some bullshit.
You got the wrong guy.
I don't.
Well,
Cause listen, when I go down there, it says it was Bob Fletcher over the fucking case.
Sorry.
No.
I know what I'm talking about, bro. It's a lack of knowledge. I would have sued the fuck out of y'all.
I appreciate
You said what?
County attorneys.
You think it could have been 10 years ago?
What county attorney? John
What was
Toy?
that?
He's one of the
Listen,
judges.
did you hear what I said? Just listen and stop being an asshole. I said,
Oh, that isn't very
I
nice.
said lack of knowledge. If I didn't have the lack of knowledge, I would have sued the fuck out of him. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up and listen. And I said if I didn't have lack of knowledge, I would have sued him. Shut the fuck up. You telling me about? No, I'm free to have a freedom of speech. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Here's the thing.
Conduct, $50, shut the fuck up. It's for freedom of speech. This motherfucker threw my case out, and I got the right to tell him about himself. He want to act like he's giving justice.
I know
You're
what
not
you're
giving
talking
shit,
about.
bro.
You've already told me now.
Racist as
You
fuck.
already told me.
But you racist.
And I'm gonna stand on that. And I told you, I'm gonna pull
You're
up to
the
your
only
office.
person I know that thinks I'm racist, right
No,
there.
hell
That's
no.
the only person I know. All right, sorry we were muted for a little bit. We're just exchanging some intelligence information with the St. Paul squad there on some possible addresses of some criminal suspects, which we didn't want aired before we actually go swing by those addresses. Hope you can understand that.
Yep, we don't want them to know that we know the addresses.
100 years ago, though, we would have just told them, okay, son, you got till sundown to get out of town. But I'm just, you know what?
Mom and dad was racist, so you gotta be.
My
now
mom and
for them,
dad?
they might be.
What,
They
how-
might be a
did you
little
know-
more. Oh, they not with it,
did
but
you
they
know
still
my
got
mom?
it in them. But
Did you know my
you're
mom?
Peer. You're peer.
Did you know my mom and dad?
Nah, I know your mom and dad didn't like black people.
How do you
And
know
you're
that?
Like 70 years old. You think slavery was that long ago? Shut the fuck up. What is y'all talking about? Let's be honest,
Just
bro.
like you, I can talk as much as I
We
want.
having a real conversation. We ain't gonna be. We not gonna be biased. We not gonna be. Go home. You can go home. We having a conversation. I don't know.
Absolutely.
This early?
Yeah, it's over with. Go home. Everybody go home.
Bro, you know I've been waiting for this. I got hit with walking my dog. This motherfucker threw my case out, boy.
And you know
I'm
you
down there
remember a
trying to,
cop.
I gotta pay for these files, bro. I gotta pay to get these files,
You
bro.
remember a cop.
I don't. You know that, bro. I don't forget shit, bro.
I'm getting in my car with my drink on.
Put me on your YouTube.
It wasn't me.
Put me on your YouTube,
Wasn't
so
me.
you can remember my face.
Do what you want. I ain't
Are we going home now or what? Do I got to go talk to the manager about him attending Foundry, or what am I doing?
Who?
Oh, school?
About who attending?
You, because you
Go talk to
you
him.
don't reflect well on his.
So what do me telling you about my case got to do with the
You
foundry?
told me 12 times you've used a lot
What
of
do
swear
that have
words.
to do with the foundry? So go tell him.
What, are you?
So if you think you got so you so white privileged, go in there and tell him you need to ban me from the foundry. So since you're so much white
I tell you
privilege,
what does
go
that got to do with white
because
privilege?
what the fuck do with the foundry got to do with me talking to you about my case?
Well, you're not just
said-
talking, you're
I'm talking
creating
to
a
you
disturbance.
I'm talking to you about my
You're
case.
creating it.
I'm
What are
talking
you
to you
saying
about
about
my
your case?
case.
You haven't said one fucking thing about your case
Yes, I
that
did.
made any sense. You made
come on,
no
you
sense
threw it out.
because I didn't write the case.
So when
I
I
didn't
come
throw it
to
out.
you on Monday,
You
you're
didn't
gonna give
make
me an
one
apology.
fucking bit of sense.
gonna see, Bob.
You are not. You are. That made
gonna see,
zero
Bob.
sense.
We're gonna see, Bob.
Perfect.
We're gonna see.
Well, go prove it.
I'm gonna prove it.
Go
I'm gonna
prove
pull
it.
up on your ass.
Go
and
prove it.
You pull that YouTube camera out when we do it.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Embarrass your ass.
You've made no fucking sense
We're gonna
tonight.
see, Bob.
You
We'll
okay?
see, Bob.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
All right, Bob.
Why would you have all these police pull up?
No, y'all go.
Because of you. Because you said get out of here.
I'm a grown ass man. I got
But
rights.
see what he said? You're a fucking racist.
Because you told me to get out of the parking lot?
Yeah, my brother got the fuck on.
a verbal dispute with her currently and attempting to leave.
You had all these police pull up. You're doing too much.
Well, we like hanging out with you guys.
You like hanging out?
Can I get
There's
some?
nothing else going on.
Can I get some?
We like seeing you
You
guys.
supposed to
Take him home, man.
That's a good thing though, right? Crime is out.
doing all type of shit. You're not protecting and serving.
Oh, no, we're not out here for that. I can't put my number.
You're not no fucking.
We're out here to prevent the next one.
Fuck is you talking about? You're not out here.
West part of Act 125.
It's good to be bored though. That means crime is down. I really want to use. So we go out here, hanging out with the
I think our Lynn is like juvenile.
That is the first time I've seen you laugh and smile. I'm glad I could get that out. I'm glad I could get that out of you.
A very good personality, but I've been waiting to see this dude for over 4 years. I needed to get that shit off my chest. And listen, he's gonna remember me because I'm gonna come down there because we just had this. He's gonna know, and then he's gonna know my name. I don't want to say my name right now, so you could just look my name up and all that shit. But I got a famous name, and you will never forget it.
He will entertain that.
And he's gonna know that. And remember, I told you I got a famous name, and you will never forget
Hey,
it.
let's use a code name. So when you come down, what code name should you use?
What you mean?
Well, like so the desk people will know that they call up and they'll say, James Jones is here. Well, give me one. Give me a code name.
You
Give me a code name.
James Bond.
James Bond.
That's a good one.
James Bond.
That
There
is
we
a
go.
good one.
There we go.
Nah, but all bullshit aside,
Yeah.
Big Willie. When you see me, and you gonna get my last name. If me saying Big Willie, that should be enough to say what my name is.
Find the
Big
reports.
Willie or James Bond. I'm gonna have
It's
to go
gonna
with
be
James
Big Willie,
Bond.
and you're gonna see me, and I'm gonna come down there. And if I'm wrong about that report, because I'm gonna go pay and get the report, I owe you an apology, bro.
Well, I could look it up for free.
So look it up for free.
St. Paul, or was
You
it
gotta
St.
stop
It was in
doing
St.
that.
Paul. I just told you that.
Police said shit you be on.
He's the police.
He is the police, but you gotta stop that, Bob.
Stopping into the foundry?
No, you don't like niggas.
Oh, geez. Don't use the N-word around me. I don't like the N-word.
I'm black.
Hold
Well,
on.
it doesn't matter. It's
What
inappropriate.
N-word don't you like? Nigga or Negroes?
Or a nigga.
Either one is...
What the fuck? Listen, your people told us we was black, we was Africans, we was colored. What the fuck is we then? Because we not black. You never seen not one black person. Make it make sense. We don't call you Europeans.
All right.
We don't call you guys Europeans. I don't have. But guess what? That's another subject. We ain't gonna do that tonight. I got you. We ain't gonna do that tonight.
Coming out Monday though.
I'm coming. I'll be there Monday for sure. Not Monday, Tuesday.
Not Monday or Tuesday.
Huh?
Not Monday or Tuesday. I'll be down there too.
Hey, I had a question.
Well, Randy and Julie, that allegation stems from a letter Sheriff Fletcher wrote this week that was addressed to the 4 white commissioners, but not to the 3 people of color.
I do believe it's an act of racism, and I will call it out.
Ramsey County Board Chair Trista Matas Castillo held a press conference to address what she calls an act of racism by Sheriff Bob Fletcher. Earlier this week, Fletcher wrote a 4-page letter to commissioners asking them to help address crime in the county, but he only sent the letter to the 4 white commissioners.
It was clear he excluded 3 members of our board who identify as Black, Latino, and Hmong. And as the chair of the board, I need to represent them completely.
In response, Fletcher said he did not send the letter to Commissioner Rafael Ortega because he works with the sheriff professionally. And he didn't send to Commissioners Rena Moran or Mai Chong Zhang because they were just elected and, quote, can't be held responsible for the board's past failures. Fletcher added, quote, sadly, I see you've chosen to ignore the substance of the letter and instead fixate on making irrational and non-factual, inaccurate accusations about its purpose. Ortega isn't fully behind the claim of racism.
You know, for me, that's pretty strong, to be honest with you.
But he calls Fletcher an astute politician who's not above manipulating race to get to his goals and objectives.
To me, quite frankly, I want them at the table. We need to work on solving some of these critical issues that we are facing today.
Meantime, it's clear relations between the sheriff and the board remain very contentious.
I'm not calling him a racist, but his actions do lay out that this was a racist act.
And all this comes after the Ramsey County Board this week voted for more oversight over Sheriff Fletcher's spending. And prior to that, the board has been critical of conditions at the Ramsey County Jail.
Well, that was an unusual foundry experience, huh?
feel like I know him. I feel like it's not the first time I've heard.
170 Tango.
We have normal, nice people here at the ball. No, you got all the YouTube exposure you want, man. So,
We need an area check for a possibly impaired driver in the area of Randolph and Albert Street South. Westbound on Randolph in the wrong lane. Driving 12 miles per hour.
It says John Toy's name on it.
The red Explorer, vehicle, Minnesota Papa, Mike, November 239.
Also, it's an accident. In case you got
Driving around. Maybe a 2014 Ford Explorer registered to 1965 Princeton.
I was here. Not retired. The big thing is I don't report.
That is very true. That is very true. I've gotten a lot of
Also, like, wearing all black, hovering around my traffic stop, yelling at
There's an accident. It's not going to be reported St. Paul either. It's a business card.
And honestly, if you do right,
and now he's about maybe 50 feet away from me, just staring at the traffic stop.
Well, it's in a Word document somewhere on the computer. Oh, well, you got good officers who can write those reports, you know? Give me that little, I'll just take it. Well, that was hurtful. That was hurtful.
Missed the first half because they had all the cones there, and then I come through and some guy just keeps zigzagging in front of me. I'm like, okay, get out of my way.
Well, all right, well, should probably just probably take a swing by the horns, huh? See who's left here.
I'm sure that's where they're all going.
All right, thanks, guys. After that, I'll send it to Pat. Well, that wasn't a very pleasant encounter. Never met that guy before, but apparently he thinks I dismissed a case, which I don't have the authority to dismiss cases. And I would have never been handling those kind of cases anyhow. I'm guessing some document has
7116 White Cup, you're in Route 50
sheriff's
2220 County Road H2.
stuff on it.
We'll start 7130 when they clear their traffic.
But I hope he looks it up. I hope he comes down. That'd be great. If for some reason I was involved in his case, I would like to know. But we don't get to drop cases. It's a county attorney.
170 Tango.
But so you said it was during the pandemic.
Following the vehicle, last seen northbound prior from.
And I was with St. Paul, which I wasn't with St. Paul during the pandemic.
39 minutes.
I was back here in 2019. Pandemic came in 2020. You heard me push back at the end, and frankly, sometimes you just need to finally push back because they don't listen to you just listening. And after I started pushing back and telling me it didn't make any sense whatsoever, that actually helped the conversation. So he said I'm going to get the information and bring it to you.
269.
So it's all tactical swearing, by the way, folks. And we allow our officers to use tactical swearing to either make a point, demonstrate some assertiveness, communicate at a level of the individual.
2365
So I wasn't really upset with the guy. Had plenty of backup there, but it was just time to try a different tactic. Listening to him did not seem to work that well. And of course, all of you know me, and by the way, my parents were never racist either. I almost pulled out my old Somali proverb. Get to know me before you judge me. It's a good proverb. Get to know me, get to know a person before you judge him. He said he'd been looking for me for years. Send you the Pat in a few minutes for some shout outs. Just gonna do a run by Bourne's Bar, make sure all is calm there.
2160.
2160, go ahead.
We're control. We got one vehicle for the team, but we have a paramedic. Close way with EMTs. We're going to need sedation with our patient. I'm 30 years old.
Well, we gotta see where that's at. Most people are inside here tonight. Pat, I'm gonna send it over to you now.
Sounds like foggy. Sounds good.
All right.
Road and catch up 13.
Oh, hey, folks. This is Deputy Pat Scott. I'm going to do a few shout-outs here. But first off, I don't know about y'all, but that guy who seemed rather intoxicated and rather obnoxious gave me kind of a headache. Holy smokes. But the man has issues. So I'm going to get some shout-outs done here.